It's the world of what? It's the world of what? It's a chat that is non-stop. It's the world of what? It's like peaches and cream. It's a podcast of dreams. You hear Wattity talk when you go for a walk. It's the world of what? It's that crazy, crazy world of what?
We're not in lockdown anymore. We're not in lockdown anymore. Here's some things you can do for sure. You can go out with a mate, even have an arm's length date. You could make a new face mask, show off your hair, make friends gasp, eat pineapple with next door, take a chair or use the floor. We're not in lockdown anymore. Here's some things you can do for sure. Play tennis with new balls. You can hide them in your smalls. You could show off your lovely tan. Do it right, you'll get a new fan. Go to work if you must. Sing this song if you want to bust. We're not in lockdown anymore. Here's some things you can do for sure. You could get a quiet bus or try a donkey. Cause less fuss. Stay at home, stay alert. Eat 5 pies in your yurt. Have a picnic in a circle. Share a chat with your Auntie Myrtle. We're not in lockdown anymore. Here's some things you can do for sure. You can catch me on TV and then still have an extra long way. Play some golf in loud pants. Get a hole-in-one. Do a silly dance. Go sunbathing in the rain. This is fun, but a bit insane. We're not in lockdown anymore. Here's some things you can do for sure. Go fishing for some pike. Go to work on your bike. See your mum and then your dad. Eat just jelly. That would be mad. You could use your friend's small loo, but be dead quick. Do a 1, not a 2. We're not in lockdown anymore. There's some things you can do for sure. We're not in lockdown anymore. There's some things you can do for sure.
It's the James Watt Facebook Live Show. He's here to let everybody know about news and views and jokes and frolics. It don't matter that it's a load of all lists. It's James Watt. It's James Watt. It's James Watt, and what a lot he's got. It's always sunny when James is talking. It don't matter where you're driving or walking. From what is on, the world is bright and gay. And again, that's what he told me to say. It's James Watt. It's James Watt. It's James Watt, and what a lot he's got.
Everybody loves James Watt.
And, well, hello. Welcome along. Here we are. No, we are live and we're ready and we're very nearly able. Here we go. So we're on. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, Twitter, you name it. We're there. Even on the dog next door. Okay, shout out the dog next door. We probably won't appear, but there you go. He will bark. Welcome along to the show. We are here. And Chris Berry, very excited about the lyric of the year, is back on the new updated lockdown show, which is now called We're Not in Lockdown. We're not in lockdown anymore. Okay, and here's some things you can do for sure, is the new line. Right, let's go with it. And, first in today, Rich and Marge, ready and waiting. Is it too cold for your swimming pool today? It's gone a bit nippy out there, hasn't it? Eric Madeley, you are here. Janet Widdowson, hi James, just been to Lidl. Nearly bought a pineapple for 75p. Okay, I feel as though that pineapple's days are big numbered. Chris Berry still very, very excited about the lyric of the year. Chris, we had the pilot version of the new song on yesterday. And listening to it, I thought it was fine, but it just needed a bit of tinkering with. A bit of the mix needed to be changed about, because I'm very technically competent, as you know. And so we had a little fiddle with it yesterday afternoon, and we're going to do the video sometime today, and it's I don't know, it's quite a big job doing the video, so that's going to come back later on. Okay, Wall Street in Lanzarote on here today, mate. Need to do some uploading. Bruce Davis is with us as well today. He's just popped in. The Dominers are here. Andy, Anid, it's James Watt. Ow, it is. Okay, hi all. Not working today, Roxy. You're not working today. Well, congratulations. Well done. Most of the people watching this show have been working for months. That's the way it goes, isn't it? So anyway, we're on. It's the non-lockdown show. We're still here. Hello and happy birthday to Bradley today, who's a big fan of the show. Hello, Bradley. If you're watching today, know he loves the show. And, we are here. And, okay, need a little tinkle. Yes, okay, a number one or number two. So there's some the lines in the new song, there's some nice lines in it. And we'll play it at the end of the show again. Okay, I think. Rob Farr in Germany says, is it avocado? No, it's not. Let's do our first game of the day, though. Let's just get the cable over here somewhere in a minute. It's over here. I've only got one cable, as you know. Right, okay, just to plug it in on the keyboard. Okay, all right. Okay, what was it? Oh, there we go. That's better. Oh, it's Olga. Olga Corbett, the dog, is still here. Where have you got to, Olga? We'll put you over there for the time being. Behind the microphone, very handily. Right, welcome along, and it's time for What's in the Box. This is where I put something in the box, and you have to guess what it is in the box. It's a clever concept and unique to this show. So we have the box. Let's find the box today. Here it is. All right, it's good. You're going to love today. This is a really, really good one today. It is fantastic. Okay, because you'd have thought I'd have been running out of things in the house to put in the box, but no. We found something new and exciting and thrilling to put it in the box today, and when we dug this out today, we were very excited about the whole thing. The whole production team. That's me, by the way. Right, let's do it then. In the box today. It's found in the house. I found this in my house, and it is non-edible. A non-edible item in the house. What could it be in the box today? Quite tricky, if we're being honest, to get in the box. So it's non-edible. You wouldn't find this in the kitchen, not a kitchen item. We found this in a upstairs room in the house, but you wouldn't naturally use this item in the house. You would use it when you went out. So it's an item you'd use when you went out. Is it, it's not avocado, obviously, Rob. Rob, avocado. Is it, broccoli? Says Roxy Wilson. Broccoli. No. Rob Farr's going for pistachios, because he wants to show off what a great speller he is there as well. Is it a vacuum cleaning bag? Is it a light bulb, says Chris Berry? No, not that, okay. Is it an umbrella? David Leon's back with us again today. Hello, David. Good to know you're here today. No, it's not an umbrella. Let's see who else is checked in to the show today. Okay, a lot of people already checking in. Chris and Eric and Marge and Julie and Kevin and Rob and Roxy all checked in. So is it so what is it? It's, you tend to use this outside the house. But you keep it in the house, obviously, because if you kept it outside the house, get nicked, wouldn't it? Is it a doorstep? Says Roxy. What about an umbrella? You see, because Eric made this clever because he knows that you would use that outside the house. Unlikely to use that inside the house, aren't you, Eric? Because it would be unlucky, and we wouldn't want that, would we? Any ideas what it could be? Not that. Is it a telephone directory? Says Simon Cooper. No, not a telephone directory. What could it be? Is it a walking stick? Says Brian Harrison. Or what about a cape? Now that, Rob Farr in Germany, is a great answer. In fact, it is so good. If it was right, it would be a brilliant answer. But it's not right. So, in fact, it's a rubbish answer. But it would be a very good answer because I feel as though it's in that genre of answer we're looking for. Is it what's under my hat? In the box. Is it the hat in the box? No, it's not the hat in the box. Is it a sou'wester? Says Roxy. Simon Cooper's going for the umbrella, and David Leon is going for a bicycle, which would be, even if it was one of those fancy folding ones that cost a lot of money, it wouldn't fit in that box, I don't think, unless we had that's one shrinking stuff that I have in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Okay, no. Is it what else? Is it a scarf? Says Roxy. Is it something else? Is it a boot? Says Eric Madeley. Is it a dog sled? Says Rob Farr. And Brian Harrison's come in with a still sensible answer of a garage key, because you'd use that outside. You wouldn't use that inside, would you? Very good indeed. It's World of Watt, by the way, if you're just tuning in to us and wondering what the heck's going on, because this is the key time in the show. 12 minutes in is normally our peak viewing period. So hello to you. If you're new into the show, this is World of Watt. We've been here since the very beginning of lockdown. And even though we're not quite sure if we're in lockdown anymore, we're still carrying on because there's loads of people stuck at home. And we need cheering up because we still got that social distance stuff, and it's terrible, isn't it? So anyway, what could be in the box? This item would make you look would make you look better. Many people would make you look better, more. It would make you look, more eccentric. I think it would make you look more eccentric if you were to have this and you were to have it outside the house with you. Is it a hat, says Sally Wilson? No. Is it a kite, says Eric? What about a backpack? Or what about bicycle clips? Is the wrong answer. Is it a dog lead? So it's an item you would wear, and this item that you would wear on the outside. So everybody could see you wearing this item. And I guarantee if you were to wear this item outside, people would be wanting to comment on you and the wearing of it, said thing. What could it be? Is it sunglasses, says Rob Farr? No. This one is, in actual fact, I'll give you the colour because this may well help. It's not a cycle helmet or a Pack-a-Mac. Wall Street Bar is going for a wig. A wig? A wig. They're going for a wig already. Very, very exciting news. Okay, so let's wig could be the right answer. It's not a balaclava. It'd be nice if we got the colour of the wig as well. But it is. I think we've got to give it. We've got to give it to Lanzarote today. We are. We're going to. Wig is the right answer for the Wall Street Lanzarote. The bar. Are you open yet or not? Right, so here we go. And this is it. And you are going to love this, okay? Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and hide. I'm going to put it on for you. And so you can get the full effect when I put it on, all right? So I'll tell you what, I'll give you the ding first, Lanzarote, okay? For getting it right, get ding of the day for that one. But let's just put it on, all right? So hold on a minute. I'm just going to. You know these impressionists when they do this. Back in a moment. Here we go. Get ready for this. There we go. A minute. This is particularly good for the radio audience, I think. There we go. So that's it. A wig. We're thinking of featuring this wig on the video to the new "We're Not in Lockdown Anymore" song. So I don't know if you think that would be a good thing or good luck. We're thinking of putting it on for the hairline or maybe for the whole show. because I think this is quite a nice look to go with the show today. I should keep this on. Anyway, well done to the gang for that. Okay, no, we're not open yet, by the way, in Lanzarote, if you happen to be going there. Was it ski boots, says Roxy Wilson, or a shooting stick, or a face mask? Very good. We do have the face mask still here somewhere, if we can find it. Oh, it's down there right behind me today. Don't use it in a bank robbery, please. Okay. Was that made from your own hair? If only it was. Let's just get that sorted out, because you've got to wear these things right to make them look natural. There we go. It's a blue wig, says Sally, and Roxy Wilson went for pink wig, which was right. Okay, it's an real improvement to go with your salmon jacket as an idea as well. Yes, it's a nice thing, isn't it, Rob? That's quite nice, because Rob, of course, had his haircut yesterday, so there's a bit of synthetic material in my mouth. All of a sudden, I can. There you go. That's a beautiful thing. So there we go. Well done. Congratulations. That is another big win for the gang in Lanzarote today on World of Watt. Very, 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 very exciting. Right, here we are. It's World of Watt. Do I have to wear this all the way through? Do you think or do you want me my natural look? Okay, I don't, because it's a bit itchy. It's coming off. It's quite annoying. That is quite an annoying thing to wear. And performers wear those all the time, all night long at theatres and things. Remember when the theatres used to be there? Right, so there we go. Right, well done. Congratulations, Lanzarote. And it's time for another top game. And I think, to be honest, I think this one's a little bit easy today. So we'll be quick with it. Wattity Watt, yes. Right. Wattity Watt. It's time for Wattity Watt. If only I can find that. Oh, there it is. Okay, got it. Right, I've got a special microphone for this. We are going to go. Nope, no haircut for Rob so far, by the way. Just a little shave. Right, here we go. So, Wattity Watt. I've got it down here somewhere. Right, there it is. Right. Okay. During lockdown, Watty has been playing Cluedo with next-door neighbour Samantha. The other day, though, she was upset because what he did with what or Wattity Watt. Stick with this. It's quite a complicated one, this, because there's two potential answers. Okay, during lockdown, Watt has been playing Cluedo with next-door neighbour Samantha. The other day, she was upset because what he did with what or Wattity Watt. Any ideas? So, he did something with what and with the Wattity Watt. It's Cluedo. There's always a clue in that. So, any ideas? Okay, So, during lockdown, Watt has been playing Cluedo with next-door neighbour Samantha. The other day, though, she was upset because of what he did with what or Wattity Watt. There we go. It's absolutely clear, this one, isn't it? This is a real simple one to go with. Okay. Is it he tiddled her winks, says Rob Fart in Germany. Maybe they don't have Cluedo in Germany. That may well be the answer. That could be it. Any ideas? Okay. Killed her with the drain pipe. Says Brian Harrison, another aficionado of the game of Cluedo. What could it be? So the other day she was upset playing Cluedo because Watty did what with Wattity Watt. Any ideas? So there's two. So what did he do with what and Wattity Watt? Any ideas? What? David Leon is saying this is quite complicated. I think this game. I know sometimes we don't want to dumb down all the time, do we, David? We want to go, keep the level way up there. Keep the level up there. Okay, so what could it be? Is it bread knife? Says Roxy Wilson. I'll try and give you a clue. I don't know if you've ever played Cluedo. Anybody watching this show and listening to the show, it's quite a simple game. You murder someone in a room in a house with an item. Okay, and someone gets murdered with an item in a room. Okay, so Watty, during lockdown, has been playing Cluedo with next-door neighbour Samantha. The other day, she was upset because he did what with Wattity Watt. Okay, any ideas? Okay, not got a clue on Cluedo. Well, I'll explain the rules of Cluedo to you, Roxy. So this is how you play Cluedo. This is for people that have never played Cluedo. What happens is there's a big house and it's got lots of rooms in it, like a ballroom and a lounge and a kitchen and a conservatory, that sort of thing. And there's a number of characters like Professor Plum and Colonel Mustard and that sort of thing. And there's also a number of murder weapons in there. What you need to do is work out in the game. I'm just explaining Cluedo to be, okay, who got murdered in which room by using what implement to kill whom. Okay, that's the idea. Okay, and is it a bread knife in the kitchen? A knife in the kitchen, says Simon Cooper. You see, you got the idea, okay? But it's not. Is it a candlestick? Library, Professor Plum. Okay, we don't need two items, but that's fine. Is it suffocated with with the carpet? Is it killed her with the candelabra? You see, Sally Wilson's picked up on it now. Eric Madeley, haven't got a Cluedo. Janet Widdowson says, no. Okay. Is it killed Samantha in the bathroom with the dagger? Brian Harrison is saying. It's the wrong answer. So just think about why. What is a good question? Why would Samantha next door be upset because I did something with somebody? Okay, and I did it with what? Okay, so I did something. I didn't necessarily kill her. I could have just done something else with a member of the Cluedo gang. Okay, with an item that would normally be used for killing people, but it could be used for something else. And it's a very obvious one. Rob Farr is saying, is it with her poker? Is it clubbed her with the trumpet? I like the way we're going off tangent on the game of Cluedo. That's good. I try and give you clues. Must be 60 years since I've played Cluedo, says Eric Madeley. Well, it's not my fault, is it, Eric? Okay, you got a long memory, haven't you? Okay, you remember the school days, so you must remember Cluedo. So this is not that difficult. Really? Sometimes you disappoint me. I'm quite disappointed in you today for not knowing the in and out game of Cluedo. It's remarkably. It's like people should know how to play Cluedo. All right, tied up Samantha with the rope, says Brian Harrison. So the other day, Samantha was upset because Watty did what with Wattity Watt. So okay. So he could have. He could have got the item, the implement. Okay. It kind of nearly makes sense. Okay. Bet this went better when you prepped it. You're expecting a lot of people to expect prepping. Few have made it back from Herbie's walk, Casimir Engine. Okay. Pulled her mask off with a fork. Roxy Wilson says, let's go with this. Okay, I'm going to go. Okay, so during lockdown, Watt has been playing Cluedo with next door neighbor Samantha. The other day, she was upset because he did what? Okay, with what? So he did something with an item in Cluedo to somebody in Cluedo. So with a murder item, he did something. So with his what? With what or Wattity Watt? So with whom, if you want to be? So with. So, I don't need to spend it out, okay? Did he do some social distancing? Did he throw away the dice? No idea, okay? Used a dagger to spread Colonel Mustard. No one's going to get it right today. I cannot believe it. So think of something slightly suggestive. Okay, that you might do with one of the characters. Went up the secret passage. I'm glad that Casimir Engine's back on plan here today, but still totally wrong because they do have a number of those in Cluedo, so that's not at all rude, by the way, if you're wondering. Watty hit Samantha with a rhubarb stick, which is nice. Okay, and that would be a good answer if it wasn't about Cluedo. But we'll go with that, Sally, at the moment. It could well be the winning answer at the moment. Okay, is Samantha a real person? Says Aaron. Of course, Samantha lives next door. We played tennis together. She was in my pool the other day, playing with my submarine. Okay, is it? What could it be? Okay, Mrs. says Brian Harrison as well. So the other day, Samantha was upset because she did because Watty did something with a murder weapon in Cluedo. With whom? Whom? We can't pay whom because it ruins the game because it's called Wattity Watt. Okay, so what could it be? So think about what could, in a slightly rude and cheeky way, what he could have on his person that looks like a murder weapon. Okay, but he could use this with a member of the Cluedo team that are in the house with him. Any ideas? This is not. I cannot believe how stupid people are because this is very simple. So think of what we've got. We've got a candlestick. We've got a lead piping. We've got a rope. We don't have a truncheon. No, there's no truncheons in there, Steve Kemp. No truncheons at all. So we have think of a lead piping. So he was upset because of what he did with a lead piping. With whom? Whom could it be? Okay, well, you know what? Used his drain pipe to fix Miss Scarlett's plumbing. Well, you know what? It's close enough, isn't it? It's close enough. Eric Madeley says it's going to be easy. Okay, tied up Miss Green's with a rope. You see, we're getting the idea. Bent a microphone round the bathroom. Says Brian Harrison. I'm going to give this away now because I would say that used the drain pipe to fix Miss Scarlett's plumbing is quite a good answer and probably even better than mine. So let's try and find the drum roll if I can only find it here. Here it is. Right, okay, good. Nobody's got it right. Nobody's got it right. I can't believe it myself. I cannot believe nobody's got this right today. And fix Miss Scarlett's faucet is coming in from Steve Kemp now. And Steve Kemp has been significantly the closest on this. Watty pulled Samantha's mask with his lead piping, says Roxy Wilson. And the answer was, the other day, she was upset because Watty did, with Watty's lead piping, he did what he did with his lead piping to Miss Scarlett. There we go. That was simple, wasn't it? I can't believe nobody got that one right. There we go. So Miss Scarlett with the lead piping was the answer. If you got lead piping, and Miss Scarlett would have taken it, but nobody got it right. Even David Leon, he was quite an intelligent man, normally gave the lead piping to Professor Plum. We could have done that, but I think it was slightly more rude if we did it with Miss Scarlett. Thank you very much. But, you know, we're 2020. Right, so there we go. Well done. Anything else? Oh, Dennis LeCorrier is coming in. Hello, yes.
Hi, this is Dennis LeCorrier of Dr. Hook, and you, right now, are listening to my friend James Watt. You found him.
Yeah.
Hang on to him. He's a good man.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Your attention, please. This announcement is for passengers
Yes.
with vehicles on deck 7 only. That's car drivers, motorcyclists, and cyclists
Yes.
with vehicles on deck 7 only.
Deck 7, yeah, what?
You may now proceed to your vehicles.
David Leon, just leave it. Leave it, okay? Get over it, okay? That game is now over. That game is now over. Is anything to do with what is Professor Plums and lead piping? No, it was the lead piping and Miss Scarlett that were the key hilarious things, and that was. Yeah, that was Wattity Watt today. So well done for being so good at that one today. Here we go. Yes.
Let's play I Spy.
Let's play I Spy. Okay. I Spy with my. We got the lady.
Very carefully and see if you can guess what it is.
Here we go. Okay.
Ready?
Here we go.
I spy with my little eye something beginning with B.
B.
Something beginning with something beginning with
Something beginning with B. B.
Look around and what can you see?
Something that begins with B. So we're looking for something that begins with B today. What could it be? Today it starts with letter B, and what you need, if you're listening on the radio, Great Yorkshire Radio, what you need to do is imagine what you can see behind me in the studio or in front of me, and you can, if you can see it, you can guess what it is. Of course, you listen to a recorded version if you're listening on the radio. People watching live can play along at home. Is it blancmange? Says Roxy Wilson is still confused about her last game. Okay, just imagine how I feel. Okay, is it Miss Piping with the lead scarlet? Thinking about blancmange, says Steve Kemp. Janet Widdowson has said, is it blancmange is back? We found it on the floor of the studio. Is it an avocado spelt with a B? Eric Maidley's going for bird, of course. Book. The Harry Seacombe diet book, maybe. Okay, it could be the diet book. That begins with D, of course. It is a book, though. Shall we see what's for lunch today on the Harry Seacombe diet book? It is Thursday today, and today, for luncheon, we have mushrooms and 2 egg in a 2 egg omelette, and also, for tea tonight, Eric Maidley's favourite, sprouts and grilled veal. So congratulations. That's what happens if you eat that food every day. And we had a tomato juice and some cottage cheese for breakfast. So there we go. So what could it be? I spy with my little eye something beginning with B. But what could it be? Is it a Blue Peter book? Says Janet Widdowson. Is it beans? Are you saying beans? Are you saying beans? Who said beans? Kevin Donnelly says beans.
Hey, Mum.
Beans? What's for tea? James Watt baked beans?
It's Watt's baked beans. They're really great.
Yeah.
But they make your undies whiffy.
Oh, let's...
All we want is Watt's baked beans.
We want Watt's baked beans.
Give me Watt's
Is it B? B for beans?
Give me Watt's baked beans.
No, it's not. Is it a bag of tea as opposed to a tea bag? Because Janet Widdowson thinks it would be that sneaky. Is it the Blue Peter 9th book? Which means that Simon Cooper is an official anorak. Marge Davis says, is it bunting? Bunting! Is that bunting? Well, I guess the whole thing is bunting, isn't it? But it's not. Is it a banner? Is it a Brillo pad? What about a banjo? A banjo? I did get the banjo a bit closer. It's not actually a banjo. It's a ukulele. I can play this ukulele if you like. I can do this instead of the trumpet. Okay. Hey, we're not in lockdown anymore. Here's some things you can do for sure. Chris Berry, quite jealous of my ukulele playing, I think, there. All right, just look at that. Okay. Anything back there begins with B. Is it a Brillo pad? It's not a banjo. It's not a burner phone. Either. You've got the burner phone here. You can always call at any point you like. Woohoo! More PRS for the baked beans song, says Casimir Andrew. To be honest, Casimir, I claimed I wrote it. And there we go. Is it bunting? Is it a blue T-shirt? It's not Blue Peter's 9th book or just Blue Peter's book. Someone's got this right somewhere. Oh, yes, we have got it. Let's try and find where it is. Any ideas?
I've recently realised that life isn't so boring.
Good. Right. Okay. Let's try and find the drum roll if I can, because someone has got this right. Let's try and find the drum roll. It is here. If I can find, I've got it down here on my list of exciting jingles that I prepared earlier on. Okay. The answer is Bradley Walsh CD. Congratulations to Simon Cooper, who spotted that in the background because it's Bradley Walsh's birthday today. We're not saying happy birthday. We're just saying hello to any Bradleys, by the way, not just Bradley Walsh. So if you're all called Bradley, okay, there we go. Chasing dreams, almost like being in love. That's life. Our love is here to stay and Fly Me to the Moon are the first 4 songs on the Bradley Walsh CD. And well done, you Simon Cooper. You get that. Just put it next to the Jane McDonald CD. They're one of our favourites. And let's try and find the symbols of superiority. They're down here somewhere. We've got. Oh, here we are. Right, and Simon Cooper, you get the symbol of superiority is yours. Well done. It's not the Chaser CD. Is it bric-a-brac? Is it a Belfast air ticket? Is the item in front of the globe? No, the item in front of the globe today is being brought back to the fore because of the cold weather. I can find it over here. Is the de-icer. just in case I need to be defrosted whilst the show's on. So that's okay, useful to have. And so, okay, is it a Bunsen burner? Says Steve Kemp. No, it's not. So well done. It was Simon got it right for the Bradley Walsh CD, and I like the way the Blue Peter book was quite close to it. And so it did fool a few people. Don't forget, you can call me at any point in the show on our burner phone line number 07956 233 726. You can't play Wheel of What today because there's too much stuff in front of the wheel at the moment. We are going to update the wheel in due course when we get round to it. But we've got other things. We've got a video to make for the new lockdown show at the moment. Simon is on fire today. I know, very, very exciting because he knows. He's been watching the show. Okay, well, let's do another top game. Is it bromide, by the way, says Rob Farr. You're too late, but thanks very much for your interest in the whole. And Jenny, have you got anyone called Jenny in the house with you? Here's some information for anybody that's called Jenny that's watching the show today. Okay.
First, you'll need to help Jenny get into her starting position.
Right.
Place her so she lies flat on the floor.
Right.
Facing up. You can use your hands to help her get her arms and legs in position.
Right.
Gently press her arms down to her sides.
Yes.
And carefully move her legs together.
Right.
So they rest on the floor.
Yeah. What happens next?
Great! Now she's ready to begin her backflip.
Not now. Right, talking of backflips, we got one here. We got Olga Corbett, the dog, who is expert at doing backflips. This is particularly good for the radio audience. I always feel this one. So here we go. Right. Look at that. See, to be honest, it's not impressive anymore, is it? Now she can do it so well. You have to add more jeopardy to the whole thing, Olga Corbett, but there we go. Well done. Let's do another top game, and this is one of our favourites on the show today. Let's just try and plug me a keyboard in. Right, let's get some nice... should we get some power rock on today? There we go. Right, this is good. You'll love this today. This is where I wear something in my hat and you have to guess what's under it. We call it Keep It Under Your Hat. Keep it under your hat. But what is being kept under my hat? I can't believe Jenny. I can't leave Jenny like that. We'll come back to Jenny in a minute, okay? How many cables do you have? Only one. Olga. Okay? We'll get back to Jenny in a minute, Mandy, by the way. Mandy, very, very excited about Jenny. Right, what is under my hat? This item is under my hat. Non-edible. I found it in the house. I found this item in the house, and it's under my hat. It fits under my hat quite well. This is an item that was used in the olden days, and young people don't really know how to use this anymore because I guess they're stupid. Because it's not very difficult to it. This would is it an avocado? Says Rob Farr and Steve Kemp. Is it a hat stand? Says Steve Kemp. Very clever because you think I would be the hat stand. A hat stand. Yeah, it's not the right answer. What could it be? Any ideas? Let's have a little think about this. Okay, let's have a little think what it could be. Okay, what could it be under my hat? Oh, Jenny, so she was about to do her backflip, was she? Here we go, okay?
When I say go, just press down on the white button and watch Jenny flip.
Right, okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Go. Press down on the white button.
Which button do we press on? Which one?
Wow, you did it!
Yeah.
Now try a front flip.
All right, okay.
That's move number 2 in your booklet.
Okay.
Leave Jenny on her tummy.
Yes.
Then, when I say go, press up on the white button.
Right, okay. Which
Ready?
button? Which button?
Go.
Which button?
Remember, up on the white button.
White button. Yeah.
Terrific! Gosh, you've already learned 2 great moves.
There we go. A mate of mine called Jenny is now refusing to come around because I play that every time she comes around. Anyway, what can it be under my hat, by the way? Keep it under your hat. Is it a bar of soap, says Janet. Is it a CD, says Kevin. Let's have a look. What else? Is it some carbolic soap, says Rob. What about a cassette? Or what about a boil under your hat? That's nice, isn't it? Thanks, Mandy, for that one. What about a spinning top? Some rubber gloves, maybe? No. A cassette tape, a radio, or maybe a drawing pin, says Eric Madeley. That would be a very dangerous thing to have under my hat, wouldn't it? Because it would need health and safety approval of that if we had any of that in the house. But we don't, because we're at home. So it's absolutely fine. So under my hat, this would... if you were going somewhere, it could be useful. It could be useful. It could be if you were going. So, could you get Olga to do the flip while Jenny gives the instruction? It's not a bad idea, Chris. We'll come back to that one in a minute. Samantha and Jenny, you are a ladies' man. I know. They're all around here, you know, in the village, okay? Well, there we go. It all goes on in the, as you know, things go on in the village. If it happens in the village, it stays in the village. Map says Wall Street Bar in Lanzarote. Hello, the gang there. And Janet had the same idea. It's not a map. This is not a map. It's not a map, but you're not far away. Is it shoe polish? Because kids don't know how to use that anymore. Is it a Walkman? No. And Rob Farr's come in with compass. Compass. He's coming with compass. Has he come in with compass? Hold on a minute. We've got to find it. Okay, there we go. Go. It's the right answer. And you get, for this, you get the whistle of woohoo. Rob Farr in Germany. It is a compass. It's a particularly small one. Okay, we're going to find it in here. Okay, there it is. Okay, right. And look at that. And there we go. And look at that. That way is that way is north. Right. Well done. So a compass was the answer we were looking for. Put that down somewhere. I can't really. Doesn't really fit anywhere, to be honest, but put it down there. So well done, Rob Farr, the whistle of woohoo. A telephone with a dial. Is it a sat-nav? You were so close, Mandy, as well, with sat-nav. And shoelaces was so close as well, wasn't it, Sally? Absolutely bang on right. So we had some idea of getting Jenny to do the backflip, get the audio at the same time as getting Olga Corbett, the dog, to do the backflip. This is from Chris Berry. So let's see if we can get this. Does require a fairly large setup, but I think we're okay for it. So let's get Jenny sorted out.
First, you'll need to help Jenny get into her starting position.
Okay,
Place her so she lies flat on the floor,
that's close
facing up.
Yeah.
You can use your hands to help her get her arms and legs in position.
Right, okay, right.
Gently press her arms down to her sides.
Okay, ready for this?
And carefully move her legs together so they rest on the floor.
Right. We're ready.
Great! Now she's ready to begin her backflip.
She's squatting, isn't
she? When I say go,
Yeah.
just press down on the white button and watch Jenny flip.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Go.
Which button is it again?
Press down on the white button.
All right, here we go. Okay, a minute.
Wow, you did it!
Wow!
Flip. That's move number 2 in your booklet.
Okay.
Leave Jenny on her tummy.
Yeah.
Then, when I say go, press up on the white button.
Which button is it again?
Ready?
Yeah, which button?
Go.
Whoa! Look at that. Fantastic. There we go. What a top idea. Chris Berry, who insisted we put the extra long wee back into the song. On the new lockdown song. We're not in lockdown anymore. And also he does program production as well. No, north is the other way, says Steve Kemp. Did you get it? With a pair of shoes? What, the compass? No, I didn't. Thank you very much. Did you look up the dog's bum? That is wrong. I don't think I did look at the dog's bum. I think it was just the way it looked like I was looking on that one. It's all to do with this. Amazing, says Chris Berry as well. What a thing that was. It's time for one final game, and this is probably the highlight of the show, in this section of the show anyway. And it is, blow your horn. Need to find the horn. Okay, so here we go. Right, okay. There we go. Just move the planetarium. Right. So, right. This is where I have a real live living trumpet in the. I mean, the valve's gone again. We need to get some more oil on this one. Hold on a minute. It's the third one that didn't work anyway, so don't worry. That's fine. Don't need it. So we've got 3 notes in this one, and so we've got 1, 2, 3. Third one spare. Don't know why they put it on there. I think it's to up the price a bit. To be honest, I think that's why they do it. So what could it be? So here we go. What song am I playing on the trumpet today? Let's see what's coming in so far. How's your valve? It's okay now. Fine. The third one. It's a spare, Rob. Okay, here we go. What song am I think this is quite an easy one today. Much easier than the Wattity Watt game. That's for sure. Okay, here we go. Right, so, and this is the song. Stand by. I'm going to play it on the trumpet. The way to work out what it is, listen to the song. Okay. Anyway, pretty easy one today, that one, I think. Pretty obvious of all the ones I've done. Probably the easiest one I've done ever. What is that song? It's an oldie, but it's a classic oldie, and I think everybody watching the show will know about this song here. What is this song I'm playing on the trumpet? It's a song. And I'm not going to give you any clues at the moment because is it Easy Includer? Yes, it is Easy Includer. Is it Sweet Caroline? Rob Farr says that one because, as you know, that's the favourite song in Germany. Okay, what is this song here, though? Pretty easy, I think that is. And I think even tone-deaf people would agree that is one of the easiest songs we've done for many, many, many weeks on this show. What could it be? Is it Gimme, 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 a Man After Midnight? That's Casimir Engine. No, it's not the answer we're looking for today. But the reason why that's wrong, Casimir, is because it sounds nothing like it, you idiot. Pardon? Right, okay, here we go. So... Any ideas what the song is? I'm playing expertly on the trumpet today. Big hit song. It's an oldie. What is the song? The oldie song I'm playing by a very, very famous singer as well. And I like the way that Steve Kemp hasn't got the memo about mentioning Leader of the Pack. So thank you very much for not reading that memo. Okay. Elizabeth Bennett, who's just joined us on the show as well. Good to know you're with us today. What is that song I'm playing on the trumpet? It's a song about... Is it Gold by Spandau Ballet, says Roxy. No, nothing like it, to be honest. Roxy, try and listen to the song, okay? It's obvious if it's there, okay? Is it Oh Bladee, Oh Bladar? No need for that, Rob. Take that tone with us. And Eric Madeley says, is it Rock Around the Clock? What about Mandy says, is it an Ella Fitzgerald song? No, it isn't. I like the way it's been sung... It's a request. The song has got a message in it. Is it New York, New York, says Steve Kent. What about You Can't Hurry Love, Phil Collins? And what else we got? Chris Berry. Do you think you should start a petition to get Lady Watt to bring you a cup of tea partway through the show? That's a top idea. We could have a petition, couldn't we? It's a very good idea, Chris. Okay, what about Let's Dance? By David Bowie. I think we may have a winner there. We do have a winner. Let's try and find my drum roll here because this is a very exciting moment for everybody. And people are now getting this right. Roxy Wilson was first with the answer, and here is the answer. Don't go breaking my heart. Don't go breaking my heart. I don't know if that was the Elton John Look at Me bit, but there we go. So Don't Go Breaking My Heart was the answer, and we say well done to Roxy Wilson, who gets the answer right. So we'll just try and find the that and where I don't know where the sticks got to. Okay, where's my what's it? Where's my basher? Is the basher over here somewhere? Okay, we'll use that. We'll have to use this instead. Okay, well done, Roxy Wilson. You get the official. Okay, glockenspiel of gargantuanity. Well done. Sally Wilson said, could it have been Rocket Man? No, it couldn't have been. It was Don't Go Breaking My Heart. Could it have? Rob Farr got it right in Germany, but a little bit later on. And do you have Have you drunk the rum? Yeah, I don't know where the rum is at the moment. We moved it out for a special occasion last night, because after Lady Watt coming her a bit, she said, I'll give you, do you want something for the weekend, sir? She's delayed that, and so might need the rum for that one. And Kiki D, thank you very much, says Rob Farver, your top musical knowledge. Well done, Roxy. I can't actually believe that you are singing is worse than the trumpet. Well, here's the thing. Now, if you're new to the show, and we've been here for many months now, it would appear, we have a new song. The lockdown song was an internet worldwide sensation, and the We're in Lockdown around the world. Well, there's a new song called We're Not in Lockdown Anymore. Not in Lockdown anymore. And here's some things you can do for sure, to the same tune as the song, because I could only write one song, as you know. And so we have it here for you, and it's different from the one we played yesterday because we wrote different words to it. So I think you'll like it. And so let's just do the end credits, because since the Olga Corbett, the dog, has been on the end credits board, she's wiped off the words with the marker pen. Still here. Okay, but the pen's only just working. Right, thank you very much for your stuff today. Okay, great, well done on the Cluedo thing, by the way, very good. And we'll do it again tomorrow, 12 noon, Facebook Live and Twitter, Periscope and YouTube and Great Yorkshire Radio. As a replay at 9 p.m. every night, because that's a thrill. It's like TV on the radio, that. This is TV on the TV. Have a good day. Enjoy We're Not in Lockdown Anymore song. Here is the final version video to come soon. So, stand by. Have a good day.
We're not in lockdown anymore. Here's some things you can do for sure. We're not in lockdown anymore. Here's some things you can do for sure.
You can go out with a mate, even have an arm's length date. You could make a new face mask, show off your hair, make friends gasp, eat pineapple with next door, take a chair or use the floor.
We're not in lockdown anymore. Here's some things you can do for sure.
Play tennis with new balls. You can hide them in your smalls. You could show off your lovely tan. Do it right, you'll get a new fan. Go to work if you must. Sing this song if you want to bust.
We're not in lockdown anymore. Here's some things you can do for sure.
You could get a quiet bus or try a donkey, cause less fuss. Stay at home, stay alert, eat 5 pies in your yurt. Have a picnic in a circle, share a chat with your Auntie Myrtle.
We're not in lockdown anymore. Here's some things you can do for sure.
You can catch me on TV and then still have an extra long way. Play some golf in loud pants, get a hole-in-one, do a silly dance. Go sunbathing in the rain. This is fun, but a bit insane.
We're not in lockdown anymore. Here's some things you can do for sure.
Go fishing for some pike. Go to work on your bike. See your mum and then your dad. Eat just jelly. That would be mad. You could use your friend's small loo, but be dead quick. Do a 1, not a 2.
We're not in lockdown anymore. There's some things you can do for sure. We're not in lockdown anymore. There's some things you can do for sure.